Do you see this beautiful 2026 Toyota RAV4 Limited in a midnight blue metallic colorway? It looks stunning, right? Well, you might be surprised that the owner took delivery of the vehicle brand new today from the dealership and drove it straight to my detailing studio to have it taken care of. A lot of people out there might say, well, Pan, isn't a new car like totally new and you don't really need to do anything to it? Quite the opposite. So this video is part number 2, because today I'm going to show you how to add and lock in gloss protection, UV protection, hydrophobic properties for years to come thanks to a ceramic coating. Now in part number 1, I showed you all the defects, all the swirls, the scratches, whether it was from the plant where it was built, from the manufacturer, or due to poor dealership prep. Also keep in mind, cars are delivered and transported by a train, by truck, by boat. They're often left at boat docks or in car parkings at the dealerships for months on end. Sometimes they're exposed to the elements, to road grime, traffic film, industrial fallout, brake dust, of course, rail dust, and a bunch of other contaminants. And so a new car is never really new until you fully prep it. So in part number 1, which I'll leave linked in the description under the video if you haven't checked that out yet, we went ahead and did the full washing of the vehicle, so a decon wash, followed up with chemical decontamination with an iron remover, and also mechanical decontamination with a synthetic perforated decontamination towel, also known as a clay towel. Then we did paint correction steps with a machine polisher, a blue foam polishing pad from the Clean by Pan lineup, as well as the clean spray polish to get it to perfection. And now what's left to do is a panel prep spray to remove polishing oils and residues. I'm going to show you how to do that, of course, the proper way to make sure you get maximum bonding of the coating. And also we're going to be applying a ceramic coating, multi-year paint protection. Very easy to apply. You guys can do all of these steps at home, and I'm going to give you, of course, all the tips and tricks so you lock in that beautiful finish and gloss and slickness for years to come. We're going to talk about maintenance tips also, and don't worry, I'll include the links to all the tools, products, and equipment in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're going to do some finishing touches, and of course, you're going to see the final results in this part 2. So let's go ahead and start the show. All right, let's start things off with the Clean Panel Prep Spray V2 to remove any polishing oils and residue left behind from the paint correction steps. And we're also using the Mr. Twister towel in the clean range. This is a 600 GSM, very soft towel, perfect for spray products, 70-30 blend, twist loop design. And we're going to generously spray the panel prep spray on the surface. You can let that dwell a bit, and then you're going to spread the product. Don't be cheap with the panel prep spray, guys, because this is where you want to be removing any oils or residue that can be interfering with the bonding of the clear coat. So I like to spread with one side of the towel, flip the towel to a clean and dry side to remove that residue that the solvents and co-solvents from the panel prep spray help bring up, and then you can remove those cleanly from the surface. So you would do that on all the exterior surfaces, right? So paint, your wheels, your glass, your lights, your tail lights, the windshield, all the rest of the glass as well, the plastic trim, basically anywhere you're going to be applying the ceramic coating, you want to ensure a proper bond. So when people ask me a question, Pan, can I apply a ceramic coating on top of my existing wax or my existing paint sealant, for example? The answer is no, because those products are made to reject stuff, right? So they're already, well, not really bonded to the surface, because ceramic coatings do more of that bonding thanks to their technology and chemistry. But what the wax or regular sealant does, it interferes with the coating bonding directly to a virgin and clean clear coat. That's why we go through all the steps of prepping the vehicle, doing all that decon wash, the mechanical and chemical decontamination with clay bars, clay towels, and iron removers, and all that kind of stuff, and then paint correction to remove any previous protection. By the way, paint correction is the only way to ensure 100% removal of any previous protection. So after the panel prep spray is done, we're applying a ceramic coating. In this case, the Clean by Pan 8-year ceramic coating. So easy to use, easy to apply. Make sure you shake your bottle well before use, and then be deliberate. This is a thicker liquid, so it leaves a thicker film on the surface. Hence its amazing durability and all its great attributes. So you want to be deliberate like a salt shaker. Make sure you get and you prime the pad thoroughly. For a vehicle this size, we're going to be using a little more than half the bottle, right? right? So just for the paint, one 30 ml bottle or an ounce of product can do 2 average size cars. But if you're doing all the surfaces of an SUV, like the trim, the glass, the lights, tail lights, the wheels, the paint, so on and so forth, one bottle for a vehicle. I'm going to show you at the end how much is left. You don't want to be cheap when you're applying coating, guys. You do it once, do it right. These are multi-year paint protectants, so you want to make sure you do a proper application and good coverage. Applying it too thin, trying to be stingy, will lead to the product not lasting as long, regardless of which brand you're applying. So you apply in a crosshatch pattern, which means up and down, left and right, with the provided applicator that's inside the box. It has a saver type technology inside there, so the liquid stays on the surface and doesn't penetrate in the applicator, so you're not wasting product. And then you're going to see this rainbowing effect, right? We call that the flashing or rainbowing, an oil slick on water appearance. We can see that very nicely here. So look at that. You see that color change there? So that indicates that the product is flashing. You still have to wait 1 to 2 minutes. Even if you see a flashing after 30 seconds with the Clean by Pan, it's a quick reacting type coating. Wait 1 to 2 minutes. You can even go longer. It's very forgiving, up to 4 to 5 minutes. It should feel very easy on removal. And talking about removal after the 1 to 2 minutes that it's on the surface, I'm first using the Clean Level 1 towel, 350 GSM 70-30 blend pearl weave towel. And now I'm following with the darker blue towel. This is the final level, slightly thicker at 380 GSM 70-30 pearl weave blend. And that's my 1-2 towel combination. So level 1, the light blue, once again, for your leveling of the coating to make sure you're not getting any high spots, and to also remove the majority of the transfer solution. And then you come in with the second towel, which is the final level, that darker blue colored towel. So we have color coordinating type system here to make it easy to remember. And so that second towel is going to leave you that streak-free finish, and again, pick up any leftover residue that might still be there. So take your time, apply it well. I work in a 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit environment and 45% humidity, because I live in a controlled and I work in a controlled environment. You can still apply these coatings outside as long as you never apply on warm panels and never work in direct sunlight. In the shade, on a cool surface, take your time, do it well. And once you get used to it, in my garage, I can almost do an entire half of a vehicle, or at least 2 panels at a time, because you have to leave it 1 to 2 minutes, and I work quite diligently. And as you can see here, we have a very thorough and even application as it's rainbowing. And again, I applied it on the lights, the tail lights, the mirror, the gloss black trim, the side glass, the plastic trim on the lowers and on the arches, as you can see here. This is a multi-surface capable ceramic coating. You can even apply it on PPF, vinyl wraps, and even any matte surfaces. We're not applying the coating on the windshield in this case because the customer did not want any protection on the windshield. Some people are not used to coatings or sealants on glass when they're driving, so that's okay. I'm sure if they'd let me do it though, they would definitely appreciate it, because once you have a coating on your windshield, you can never live without it. For the glass as well, it's important to do all the application of the Yum glass cleaner that I use here. And we're also using the Mona Lisa glass towel. This is a special weave that they have over at the House of Rags that I'm bringing over in the clean line as well. I'm going to have a blue and white version of that in my clean lineup. So a dedicated glass cleaning towel. That Lisa weave just allows you to glide on one side, and you have the twisted loop on the other side for the cleaning. So I like to box the glass and then roll down your glass as well to pinch that exterior surface. Many people forget that detail, right? And then go over the residual water to pick that up, and you have a crystal clear glass finish. Of course, no tire is perfectly done without applying a tire dressing that leaves that nice finishing touch. Here I'm using the Clean Tire Dressing V2. So now V2 is water-based. Version 1 was solvent-based. So with V2, people wanted more. They prefer, the majority of the people, a water-based solution. We're still getting a beautiful satin black finish. You can use this on exterior plastic trim as well, and inner fender wells if you want to beautify those. You're going to get nice hydrophobics. It helps to repel dirt and dust, and of course has UV protection built in. Very nice finish, as you can see here, obviously. So this is what's left of the ceramic coating. You see that? So we used more than half the bottle, and we didn't coat the windshield, I remind you. So make sure you apply enough product. It is key. As we're looking now at the final results, I think you guys can agree. So we did a one-step paint correction, right? This was a new vehicle, so it didn't need a cutting step, but the spray polish and that clean blue foam polishing pad work amazingly well. We removed the majority of the swirls and scratches and that dealership mistakes kind of thing, or corrections that they made over at the manufacturing plant. And now it just looks stunning, like a mirror, super glossy finish. You can shave yourself off the panels. It's so deep and glossy. We also improved the clarity and the appearance of that metallic flake when we do a close-up. And again, look at that side profile. It is just insane. Every surface has been protected, again, except the windshield, but the rest of the glass, the plastic trim around the wheel wells, the lower parts of the doors, the paintwork, of course, lights, taillights, you name it. Even the wheels got the ceramic spray sealant V2 on there. So now it's ultra glossy. Let's have a look at the hydrophobics. So I'm just using a battery powered little sprayer here with water. I didn't want to pull out the pressure washer because we're just past that hour of curing time, but I didn't want to ruin the whole thing for the customer because I was going to do a delivery in just a few minutes. So I didn't want to soak the entire vehicle, but you can see here, super round, super tight water beads. This has a 110-degree water contact angle, so very aggressive. The water beads just slide off nicely. It's going to make the cleaning also of the vehicle much, much easier in the future. So just look at that here, tight, round water beads. I love crazy hydrophobics like that. We also did the interior, of course. I offer a one detailing package, both interior and exterior, full prep. We use the Clean Interior Quick Detailer V2 on the majority of the surfaces. On leather and vinyl, the Geist Repel coating, so that will last a long time. And I remind you that all the products that I used will be linked in the description below for you guys to check them out. In the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.